What's going on, YouTube? It's James from ChiHammer Fantasy Battle Reports, and I'm going to tell you guys right now, I am sick. I am actually very, very sick. I think I got a cold or a fever. I don't know what the fuck this is. But I'm going to call it Luke Nickel disease. Luke Nickel is, I'm going to actually pull up a picture of Luke Nickel. Maybe if I have a picture of Luke Nickel. There he is, playing Fergus. Luke Nickel was sick at the Gauntlet, and I got whatever fucking sickness he had because he gave it to me. He's playing a Demon's Army, which is, demons of change, but really he should be the demon of pestilence. That's what it should be. Anyways, guys, welcome to the Gauntlet. This is my tournament, my pet project, my baby. 5,000 points in Chicago, Illinois, in the Dice Dojo. Now I actually threw up an intro video, and there was a round one. This is actually pictures of people who are playing round one. This is a picture of Ian and Jeremy Gottschalk. Here's a picture of Jake motherfucking Murphy playing Nick Hugel round one. Now this is really interesting too, because I've been to many tournaments where I played. If you guys don't know, Nick Hugel is actually Nick Creep on the forums. This is Nick Creep, the guy who runs the UB tournaments, and Jake motherfucking Murphy is just Murphy on the forums. I don't know why he denies his heritage of his middle name of the motherfucking Murphy part. But anyways, they've been to many tournaments that I've been to, and they never ever played each other. So I got them into round one against each other, and they were like, "That's kind of cool," because they've never had this match before. This is a picture of Len, the ETC Zakowski, Team USA, versus Tom Taylor, which I kept on mispronouncing his name horribly by calling him Tom Tucker. Once I found out who Tom Tucker is this guy right here. I felt like an asshole for calling him the wrong name. Tom Taylor came all the way out from the the UK to come play at the Gauntlet, you know. So that I feel kind of honored by that he made it out here. He also met my dog, which was kind of random. But here's a picture of Jeff versus Joel, and then here's the picture again of Will versus Nick, the Lord of Pestilence. Anyways, so that was round one. In round two, I actually I had to play Ringer. Ian sat out for a game, and I ended up getting Ringer, so I ended up playing against Tom Taylor here, and that's the game we're going to watch right now. So round two, the Gauntlet, it's going to be ChiHammer versus Tom Taylor. Now, as you can see, we're playing in the diagonal, and I had the clearest directions ever on the freaking my scenario sheets. My scenario sheet basically said, "It's the diagonal one, yo." That's what we're playing. We're playing Breakthrough, where we have to get to the other opponent's deployment zone, which Tom just kept on saying, "God, I hate this deployment. I hate this deployment," because it's hard for him to get. I won the roll off on side, so I go ahead and I pick this side, and I gave him a funnel, which you'll see the funnel in a minute. Now, as you can see, because I don't really have pictures of my army, I wasn't really prepared to do this, but I just had my army out there just in case I had to play Ringer, which I did. So on the right side, I got one of my giants. That's Chia Pet. Next to that, I got 20 crossborks, and then next to the crossborks, I got my 30 pathetic savages, which we'll see how that goes. I got General Zod next to them. I have the 6 cave trolls. I have 2 units of goblins with shooting. They have 20 goblins each. One's common goblins, one's cave goblins. Really doesn't matter except for some armor saves. I don't have any Madgets, so I don't even know why I'm taking cave goblins. It's a good question. But I do have the BSB in one unit. The BSB is a bazooka. In this game, he's in the common goblins. And then on the cave goblins, I have a level 4 of pyromancy, the pyromaniac himself, Baxter. Alright, let's see. Over here I have 5 chaff wolf riders. I have the Gargantula spider. I have another giant, the Shadow Behemoth. I have King Koopa. And then I have my goblin chariot. Now, as for my opponent, Tom here, Tom ended up bringing out, as you can see from a far distance, on the right he has Hellstriders. Behind them he has one's chosen. He has, I think, 3 units of barbarians. I might be 2 units of barbarians, but it's 2 to 3 units of barbarians. He has a unit of warriors. He has a unit of chosen, more chosen, and more chosen. I believe that's what it is. I could be wrong, but they look like all chosen to me. I'm a racist bastard. all those warriors look the same to me. He does have two characters in the middle there. I'm going to show some close-up pictures. There they are. So since I kept on calling him Tom Tucker, I'm going to go ahead and nickname this character here on the left. The guy on the left that's on that giant rotting cow, I'm calling him Taco Tucker. That's his name, Taco Tucker. The guy on the right, that's his general, and that's going to be Burrito Tucker. But Taco Tucker is more cool. It rolls off the tongue. Anyways, as you can see, he has more warriors and Hellstriders and all that shit. Now for magic, he got Break the Spirit, Awaken the Beast, Swarm of Insects, and Chilling Howl, and Scarification, of course. And then I have Scorching Salvo, Pyroclastic Flow, Flaming Swords, and I can't tell what the fuck that other one is. Enveloping Embers. Thank you, James, who actually set that up for me. All right. As you can see, I had turn 1 Orcs and Goblins. Turn 1 Orcs and Goblins. I go ahead and I take my side over here, and I don't barely move. I just literally move Koopa behind a tree. I move this Shadow Behemoth up a little bit, and that's it. That's my army. That's how I look. So I'm just gonna shoot the fucker for a couple rounds. Turn 1 magic. I don't know why I'm yelling again, but turn 1 magic. I got 8 power dice. Go ahead and I do Scorching Salvo, which is a pretty cool spell. It does D3 or D6 hits to any units 24 inches. But I think I did the small one because there wasn't that many units around. I ended up doing a wound to his warriors and a wound to his Hellstriders, and that was about it. I think I threw the attribute on the Hellstriders too. I go ahead and I throw up Flaming Swords on these guys, and it goes off. I'm like, oh, that's awesome, because now I'm going to be wounding on 3s when I do the wounds. I go ahead and I do... that was it for my magic. I don't think I got anything else off. So this is the start of my shooting phase, and this is fucking hilarious. This unit of common goblins are within range of his Hellstriders. I'm hitting on 5s because long range. That's it. I have volley fire. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot at these Hellstriders, and boom! I need 5s. I am not kidding. I rolled 12 5-ups. And then I rolled maybe 8 wounds. He was just like, what the fuck? Oh my god, that was a hell of a start of a game. Over here, the common goblins are going to shoot at the warriors. They only do 1 wound. The crossborks, I'm like, alright, here they go. They're going to wound these freaking once chosens on 3s, and I only get 1 wound off. He's counting downwards, so I only got 1 wound. That sucks. I'm going to go ahead and shoot my Chicken Rock because, I'm sorry, he's no longer the Chicken Rock. He is now the Space Rock. The Space Chicken, coast to coast. Space Chicken Rock, or Space, I like Space Chicken better. Space Chicken. Anyways. Space Chicken's going to go ahead and shoot at the freaking Chosen here. Kills off 1 of them. And it's going to go ahead and start off his turn. Turn 1. Warriors of the Tailor Gods. Warriors of the Tailor Gods. He's going to go ahead and charge in Taco Tucker into King Koopa. And I'm going to have to take it like a champ. Now, this guy has a great weapon. He's like straight 6, 7, something like that. He's fucking pretty beefy. He is Pestilence, so he's -1 to hit. We'll see how that goes. He goes ahead and he moves up this side. This is the side I was telling you about. This is the side where it funnels between the hill and the building. So he's just trying to squeeze everybody in there, trying to get to my side. And then over here, he's afraid to move forward because if he moves forward, he's getting charged by a lot of shit. So, which I felt like for 5K, and the fact that I brought so many goblins and orcs, that I have a lot of stuff on my side. When I walk to the opponent's side and look at my army, I was like, holy shit, I have a lot of stuff. Anyways, magic phase, he got 10 power dice. He goes ahead and he does Break the Spirit. I stop it. I think he did this on my savages, and he was just going to try to frenzy bait me. And I think everything else he really did just kind of flopped, and that was it for magic. So close combat. He's going to go ahead and attack Koopa. He gets only 1 wound off. He whiffs big time, and I regen it. I lose combat. I didn't do a single wound. I flubbed myself. I could not hit Taco Tucker at all. So I'm going to go ahead and run, and when I run, he chases, and he kills Koopa right away. Wow, but that does leave him a nice flank shot. This is BSB, by the way. BSB Taco Tucker. He does leave himself right available to get to my giant, who's about to charge him in the flank. And that's about it. Yep, that's how the table looks. It's going to go ahead and start off Orcs and Goblins turn 2. Orcs and Goblins turn 2. Here it goes, charging in the Shadow Behemoth. I did think about charging in the A-Rock or Space Rock as well, but I felt like it was a little bit overkill. We'll see how it goes. I don't move up anybody. I actually move my Wolf Riders closer and my Chariot closer. On deployment, I'm going to tell you guys this right now. On deployment, the one mistake I made was where I put my Goblin unit. I actually knew it was a mistake after I did it, because I actually plotted out where everybody's supposed to go, and that was not where they're supposed to go. And you'll see that it actually why later. But anyways, I go ahead and I move up my Giant, the Chia Pet, all the way out across the other side, and I'm like, if he wants to go for the Chia Pet, knock himself out. But right now I'm out of line of sight of his once chosen. I might as well move up somebody. But at the same time, I think he's thinking the same thing I'm thinking, which is just trying to protect your deployment zone. Magic Phase, he got 6 power, or I got 6 power dice, and he stops me on everything I fucking do, so it didn't matter what the hell those shiny cards said. So over here, shooting, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot the crossborks into the freaking once chosen again. I only get 1 more wound off. I'm not doing so hot on those guys. Over here, I'm gonna shoot these guys again, and holy shit, again! Peel off a couple freaking barbarians. I actually get like 7 or 8 hits. I'm like, what the fuck, man? I'm just fucking nailing motherfuckers with these guys. I'm gonna shoot with the common goblins. End up killing off 3 of his hell riders. He's like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? You're accurate as hell with strength 3 shooting. Over here, I'm gonna shoot both the chariot and the freaking space rock, and I end up killing off one of these chosen, and we're gonna go to close combat. Close combat here. He goes ahead and he doesn't do a single wound onto the Shadow Behemoth. The Shadow Behemoth rolls on the chart for big things, and boom! 3. He has to take an initiative test. He takes the test. He fails it. He failed the initiative test. I rolled 2d6 wounds. AP 6. 2d6. Let me say that one more time. 2d6 wounds. AP 6. I roll a 10. I'm like, holy shit. This giant is about to crush Taco Tucker. That taco is mine. Alright? And he rolls 9 ward saves. What? So I have a charge, a big flank, and 1 wound that got through. He has a BSB, so he loses by 3. He fails it. He's going to run. I'm going to chase, and he runs an impressive like 11. And I run like a 6. Oh, he did do 2 wounds. He did do 2 wounds. My bad. And, yeah. That was my opportunity to kill that expensive-ass BSB, but it's going to go ahead and start off his turn. Warriors of the Taylor Gods turn 2. Warriors of the Taylor Gods turn 2. Here it goes. Counter-charging. He's charging in the Hellstriders. He's charging in the freaking Chosen. He's charging in whatever else he can. And he decides to move up because he realizes he can't really sit there any longer. So he gets in with these guys like so. He just has to do 4 wounds roughly. Magic Face, he has 3 power dice. He goes ahead and he throws all 3 of them onto Break the Spirit onto my Savages. So now if I charge in, I'm taking dangerous terrains. And close combat. Close combat. Timber. His once chosen, or his chosen, just destroyed the giant. They just fuck up my giants. I didn't even have a chance. Holy crap, that was like so many attacks, strength 5. I'm only T5. He got so many wounds off. I only had 4 wounds left. I'm dead. And then he overruns with the Hellstriders. And I don't know why he overran with the Hellstriders. But he reforms with the Once Chosen. And that's how it looks. Let's go ahead and start off my turn. Orcs and Goblins turn 3. Orcs and Goblins turn 3. Charging in! Charging in the chariot into the flank of these guys. And that's... I love this little chariot. It's so cheap. And it's so effective for what it does. All it does is just ram shit. It's so simple. Second ambulance is passing by, guys. I charge in the Chia Pet. The Chia Pet gets into the flank of the Once Chosen. And I charge into those 2 Hellstriders who are trying to chaff Zod. That's basically how it looks, I guess. Anyways. Yep. So, since I charged in to the Hellstriders, you could make it out on the left side. What I ended up doing was I ended up moving my Wolf Riders into a conga line to get in front of his Chosen and in front of Taco Tucker. I'm trying not to let him get a rear charge onto my Spider. Alright, if I could get away with not having my Spider get attacked by Strength 5 guys, that'd be awesome. But I put myself in the flank of his warriors or chosen or whatever the hell they are right in front of the spider, and I figure he can't charge me. The only thing he could really charge me with is the barbarians, and if he wants to charge me with strength 3 or strength 4 barbarians, knock yourself out. Alright, so that's how it looks. His big block in the middle does have a flaming banner, but we'll get there when we get there. Yeah, that's how. Oh, I actually had a picture. I'm going to put this picture up, and you guys probably won't know what the hell I'm talking about. Anyways, Magic Phase got 9 power dice. I go ahead and I do Scorching Salvo again, and I do a big one this time. Kills off 2 barbarians, 3 warriors, 3 more barbarians, and that's fucking awesome. That's what it does. That's fucking awesome, that spell. Holy shit. I'm going to go ahead and start shooting with my freaking goblins, and I just pick apart one more warrior here out of his block. Now, I'm trying to pick this block apart, personally, because I do not want all these flaming attacks into my trolls. I'm going to shoot these guys into the barbarians over here because they were the best available unit for without me having to take move and shoot penalties. I only pull off one guy. Crossbows really aren't pulling out that many wounds. The lack of volley fire and the fact that they cause like double the amount of goblins, the goblins are killing way more. It sucks because they have a better range and a better strength, but it is what it is. Over here, close combat, like I said, I just ram the shit. I actually get like 7 attacks or 7 hits on it. I blow up that unit. They freaking die. I overrun on purpose like so, just again to make sure Taco Tucker cannot get into my spider. And that is that. Over here, close combat, my giant goes ahead and does a 4, which is Thump with Club and or Smash, Giant Smash, and now his unit that's in base contact with me cannot attack the next round. Now this is actually something I'm really curious about because it says Smash. I would select the one unit. He only had 1 wound left on one guy, so I would smash him. But does that mean the next guy can't attack, or can that next guy attack? That is something I really wanted to bring up because it's not very clear, and I know that there's not a clear answer. But if you guys know the answer, please, by all means. Anyways, I win combat. I have a charge, big flank. He did 2 wounds. I did 1 wound. I win combat. He doesn't run. He's going to stick there, and it's going to go ahead and start off turn 3, Orcs and Goblins. Or Warriors of the Taylor Gods. Warriors of the Taylor Gods. Charging into my guys here. And Bazooka decides to shoot. All of them are going to stand and shoot. And I only kill off 1 more guy. That sucks. He's charging in here, of course. He's charging in there, of course. I just take it like a champ. That's what I was there for. I'm letting my spider do what she needs to do. He charges his general into my general. And now this is the fight. This is the one. He needs to win this combat. He's like strength 7 or yeah, I think he's like strength 7 against Zod, who's only T5, but Zod is strength 8. This is going to be the battle of the bosses. This is going to be nuts. Anyways, so that's how that side looks. He charges his barbarians into my my giant. My giant's just going to take it like a champ, and yeah. That's how it looks. My spider's supposed to be there, but I was gluing it back together, so I put little markers there to kind of keep them there. 3rd ambulance is passing by. Anyways, he doesn't charge his warriors in. His warriors just kind of move up a little bit more. I think they failed to charge. I think they were going to charge, but they failed. Magic Phase got 6 power dice. I'm going to wait till that ambulance goes by. He goes ahead and he gives my savages the dangerous terrain again to break the spirit, and then he gives my general -1 to hit. Wow. I think it was -1 to hit. Or no, he gave himself +1 toughness. Wow. Alright. Or +1 strength. I think he gave himself +1 strength. That's what it was. Over here, close combat, he's just going to shred my dogs, poor dogs, and he's going to overrun and kind of go this way. He shreds my chariot, comes this way. Doesn't really matter, to be honest. Over here, close combat, he just fucking rips apart my goblins. I was hoping that I could at least get 4 wounds between my BSB and the goblins to hopefully hold a steadfast, but nope, not possible. They're going to run, he's going to chase. I get away. Actually, I don't even think he chased. I think he just kind of turned. But, yeah. Over here, close combat, my giant does smash again and stops them from attacking again in front of me. And then on the flank, I just go ahead and I thunder stomp him, and I kill 2 more. I win combat. or I'm stubborn on a 10. I don't remember. I did a big flank, 3 wounds. He has a charge, big flank, rank. Yeah, I won combat by 1. And he's just like, shit. It's going to go and start off turn 4, Orcs and Goblins. Turn 4, Orcs and Goblins, charging the Space Rockin'. I moved the Trolls up. I figured, fuck it. The reason I did this, now look, I charged my Savages into his General. My General's stuck in combat. Excuse me, I totally avoided that fight. That whole, not argument, but that whole situation with that. He whiffed. He whiffed big time. He only had like 5 or 6 attacks or some shit, but he goes out and he swings, and he's hitting me on 3s. And it was just like 2s and 1s everywhere. And I'm like, holy shit. My General fucking got away with it. I was like, holy crap. I ward saved whatever he freaking got through. I was just like, holy crap. So I go back, and when I do it back, I ended up doing like 1 or 2 wounds, but I think he got 1 wound through. But it was, we're stuck in combat. I didn't run away. He didn't run away. And I'm going to charge my Savages in. Now I got my Savages in the flank. Big flank. 3 ranks. Banner. I'm like, I got combat res. And we're stuck in a challenge. So it's not, even if he kills my General, which is very unlikely because Zod is a very resilient motherfucker. Even if he kills Zod, he's only going to get 3 wounds. And I have a big margin of victory on this just to charge. Big flank. 3 ranks, banner. I'm already at 7 with that. Charge, big flank. Yeah. I'm at 7 combat res with just that. So, I'm going to hold this challenge. And I'm hoping to overrun into his warriors that are in the way of my trolls. So my trolls are moving this way because that's where all the shit's coming in on the left side. My goblins do rally. But I reform them into ranks, and you'll notice that later on in a picture. And then I just start moving my orcs up, the crossed orcs up, because I'm trying to get to his deployment zone. And then my other goblins are just chilling back to shoot around. Anyways, Magic Phase got 7 power dice. I go ahead and I do. Oh, I forgot the fact that he gave me DT. So since I took the DTs, 2, 4, 6 guys died. Over here, I'm gonna go ahead and do Pyroclastic Flow, and I try to kill some freaking warriors. I kill 4 warriors. Go ahead and I do Flaming Swords. I get double 6s, and I don't think it did much, but I end up. I think that was all my dice. I think he actually stopped it somehow. Oh. Anyways, shooting phase. These guys are gonna go shoot at the warriors. They end up killing off 2 more warriors, and then over here, close combat. He goes ahead, or I go ahead and I swing, and I kill 4 of his barbarians. I think that was the thunder stomp that killed 4. And I stomped his guy again. Holy shit! So he does 1 wound onto my giant. These guys aren't just not moving. They lose combat. I'm gonna freaking ignore that. Thank you. I have a big flank. I have 5 wounds. Jesus Christ. He has 1 wound and big flank. He's losing by 5. He's going to run. I'm going to chase the ones chosen because they just cost a lot more. And I go ahead and I overrun. And I kill. One runs off the table and I kill the other one. Holy shit. The Chia pet is fucking a beast. Holy shit. Over here, close combat. Like I said, he puts on a wound onto my general. I just win by combat res alone. I don't think I did a wound, but I win by combat res alone. He's going to run away from my savages. My savages overrun into his freaking warriors. My general overruns this way, and that's how that looks. And then I take more dangerous terrains, and I lose 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 more guys due to dangerous terrains. Wow. 4th ambulance. I think this is a new record. I think 4 ambulance is definitely a record. It's a warmer day in Chicago, by the way, guys. More violence. Anyways, over here, close combat. He ends up putting on 1 wound onto my spider. My spider goes in. Kills, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10 guys around there. Roughly around there. He's going to break. He's going to run. I'm going to chase him. My spider just eats that unit. I could have, thinking back about it, I mean, I haven't played him for quite some time, so I'm rusty as fuck. But thinking back about it, I could have just left those guys alone. He would have rallied. Even if he did rally, my giant would have got him on the next turn. And I could have turned my spider around to face his other stuff, but I think this is kind of better because I don't have to be close by his stuff. Anyways, turn 4, Warriors of the Tailor Gods. He's going to go ahead and he's going to charge back into my goblins, of course. Like I said, my goblins are in ranks. I'm going to stick there and take it like a man. He charges Taco Tucker into the flank, which can't do much about that, and so I flee. I flee this way. I figured, regardless, if he fails charge at one of them, Zod's going to have a nice flank charge on somebody. Okay? He ends up catching me, and he ends up, both of them catching me, so he ends up right there. Magic Phase, he got 8 power dice. Goes ahead and he does Awaken the Beast here, trying to give these guys some extra toughness. Didn't really matter. Close combat. I just tear apart the unit. Holy shit, I kill off 4 guys. 4 guys, he does 2 wounds. I win combat. I'm going to overrun, and I run this way. Over here, it starts my last turn. I believe this is my last turn. Orcs and Goblins turn, whatever the number is down below. Zod's going to charge this flank here. My Trolls are going to try to do a long Hail Mary charge here. And, yeah, Zod gets in. Trolls fail. Magic Phase got 4 power dice. Go ahead and I do Scorching Salvo. End up killing off a couple guys here. Doesn't cause any panics. And then I do 1 wound onto Taco. So Taco only had 1 wound left. I actually have to change Baxter's points. Over here, I try to move these guys up to the deployment zone, which I told you I failed. And then over here, Zod just starts killing off this unit here and eventually wipes them out. They overrun, I overrun. And they run, I overrun. And I end up, I believe, just catching them, and then we call game there. Anyways, it was a crazy Orc and Goblin victory. He did get the objective. As you can see, he has 2 golden units into my deployment zone, so he's going to get the objective. I win. I forgot what the fuck I got for points. Let's see if I can pull this up on War Score. I got a total of 11 points. So it wasn't a big win. It was 11-9. Tom pulled back some points by getting this scenario, but you know, the funny part is people were giving me shit for actually trying to win as a ringer, and I'm going to tell you guys this: tough titties. I enjoyed being the ringer, and I enjoyed trying to win because that's how you gotta play, man. You gotta play competitively. And if I was just to go there and lay down, how fun would that be to Tom? Tom flew all the way out here for a game. I gave him a game. Anyways, Tom got an authentic Chicago experience. We took the train back to his hotel, and as we were taking the train, it seemed like there was train delays due to the fact that somebody jumped on the train tracks and probably got smashed or electrocuted. True story. I also took Tom to get some Chicago-style pizza. So it was his first time. He thought it was amazing. His quote directly. And yeah, it was a great time. I'm glad that Tom made it all the way out there, all the way out over here actually to Chicago. It's a pretty big commitment to go from the UK to Chicago, I gotta admit, because I'm still trying to get to Spain, guys. I'm still trying. We have some lack of interest due to our other Mexican player, but guys, if you guys know any Mexicans who play Warhammer, send them my way. I am looking for Mexicans to get to Spain for Team Mexico. So if you guys know any, please just send them my way. I'll do what I can and get you on the team. Because I would love to go to Spain still for ETC. I would love to play this game still. Not even play the game. I would love just to go to damn Spain. I'll be there doing my interviews and being the way I am. But I would love to have a team behind me that's trying to do their best. However we do that. However unorthodox we do that. But anyways. MVP, which is a very odd MVP because point-wise, I'm going to put up the points scrolling up right now. Point-wise, Zod and the Savages pulled in way more points than this guy, but this guy had the big brass balls. Look at those. Look at like, why the hell did Mirror's Miniature sculpt this guy with balls is the question. But this guy right here got the MVP because he held up a unit of Once Chosen for 3 rounds. 3 rounds of combat and won, even though he got flanked. So, Chia Pet, let the Chia grow. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I enjoyed making it. And for the record, Tom's the one who pointed out the fact that this guy had balls, even though I painted it. But that is not the extent of my painting ability. Don't get fooled by this one picture of my Chia Pet's ass and balls. But yeah, guys, that's about it. As you can see, my Goblin Shaman pulled in a shit ton of points. The Savages and Zod just pulled in a overwhelming number of points for compared to everybody else. But overall, I'm gonna go ahead and play the next round. And the next round I'm playing against is against Jake motherfucking Murphy. Yes. So we're playing a late game, Jake motherfucking Murphy and I, and I'll get to that as soon as I can. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this, and take care, and I'll be posting it as soon as I can make it. Peace.